Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fandom UK. Hope you guys doing well today. As we're here for Brighton taking on Manchester City in the Premier League. Hopefully, it'll be an entertaining game, guys. City on the back of a three defeats, which is very unheard of for Manchester City. But obviously, they have got a number of injury concerns which is contributing to them struggling to get results at the moment. So it gives Brighton a chance in this one, and hopefully that will mean an end-to-end game for us watching on. So just having the moment of silence as the players are about to get us underway. It's going to be Brighton, I think, that's going to kick us off. Pure Lawlist back with us saying, I'm in. Guys, how you doing, Pure Lawlist? Pleasure to have you back with us, mate. Let us know if you've got a score prediction for this one, but pleasure to have you with us, mate. Always a pleasure to have your company and conversation. Welcome to the show, mate. Oh, no. So City it is. It's actually City to get us underway as the ball played back to the goalkeeper. Now it's not long out wide to that far side as Brighton blasted out of play, and that's gone out for a throw into Manchester City on the far side of the field, midway inside the Brighton half. So, yeah, welcome to the show. Pure Laws saying, last chat will take a bit of beating. Yeah, well, you guys contribute to the show, as I'm always saying. Thank you for that, Pure Lawlist. Now, City with the possession, played back to the goalkeeper. Jamie saying, welcome back, guards and loyalists. Same to you, Jamie. Pleasure to have you back with us, mate. Welcome to the show. Hope you're doing well. And pleasure to have you back with us, mate. Now, City coming forward. Ball played into the box here as Brighton tried to challenge for it. Brighton managing to win back the possession as they chip the ball forward out wide on this near side. City managing to come away with it. Now City playing the ball back to the halfway line. Pure Law saying 2-2. Good shout, mate. Jamie saying, come on, Brighton, beat Oil Team Club. Thank you, Jamie. Now the ball on the far side. City trying to come forward now. As Brighton come to press the ball. City just managing to retain the possession. It's knocked forward down that far side. As the goalkeeper comes out and knocks it away. And it's gone out for a throw-in on the far side. Pure Love saying, Jamie, mate, thumbs up. Awesome. Loving the positive vibes. And Jamie doing the same. Top stuff, guys. Stevie saying, hi, guys and chat. How's it going, Stevie? Pleasure to have you with us, mate, for this one. And hope you managed to get stuff done this afternoon that you was doing, mate. Welcome to the show, Stevie. And Pure Lawlist with a thumbs up to Stevie. And Jamie saying, hi, Stevie, hope you're well. Awesome. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. Now City with the possession on the far side as Brighton come to challenge for it. City just cut it back there as they play it back to the goalkeeper. Now City trying to play out from the back as the ball worked out wide on the far side. Brighton coming to press the ball. City again just playing it back to the goalkeeper. Now it's knocked long down the field, out wide to this near side. It's headed on. As both sets of players trying to win it there inside the centre circle. It's City that come away with it. Now City racing out wide on the far side. Coming towards the edge of the box as Brighton come to press the ball. City just managing to retain the possession. Now it's played back into the middle. As Brighton push players forward to press the ball. And City just keep the possession as they now work it out wide on the far side. Pure Love saying, back in 5. Daughter on the phone. No worries, mate. Yep, no worries, Pure Lawlist. Jamie saying, okay, lovely. Thank you, Jamie. And Stevie saying, all good, thanks. Hope you are too. Thank you, Stevie. Now the ball with City on the edge of the centre circle. It's played out wide on that far side as Brighton make the challenge. They managed to win it back here, Brighton. Now Brighton coming forward on the far side as they work the ball up towards the edge of the halfway line. Still coming forward here. City make the challenge. And the ball just kept in play there. Now City now trying to come forward on the far side. Racing into the Brighton half. As Brighton challenged for it. And managed to win it back just on the edge of their own box. Cutting it back into the box as they switch the play now out to this near side. Now the ball played back into the box as Brighton decide to switch it out to the far side. Now racing forward up towards the halfway line. City trying to challenge as Brighton knock it forward. It's won back by City there. That's now City on the edge of the centre circle, playing it forward down the middle, trying to knock it in behind the Brighton defence. But Brighton managing to intercept it as they win back possession. Jamie saying, Stevie, I'm all right. Thanks, buddy. Good to hear, Jamie. Good to hear. Now Brighton on the edge of their own box. Ball played forward up towards the halfway line. Oh, now ball in behind as they get the ball chipped long, but City switched onto that as the goalkeeper comes out to intercept it. Now Manchester City with the possession midway inside their own half of the field. Ball played into the centre circle. It's worked out wide on this near side. And it's now City just keeping the possession there. Brighton pressing to try and win it back. But City now work it out wide on the far side. Challenged again by Brighton. But City managed to retain the possession there. So just cut it back to the centre-backs. Now the ball played over the top in behind as it bounces all the way through to the Brighton goalkeeper. And that will be relief momentarily for Brighton. We're 6 minutes in, guys, still 0-0. Don't forget, please do hit the like button if you could. And thank you very much if you have already. Now Brighton trying to build from the back. Cagey start to this one. Brighton now coming forward down the middle. It's knocked forward there as they're coming together. And the referee's blown for the foul. Yeah, that's a clumsy challenge there by City. That's going to be a free kick to Brighton. Taken short. Brighton now with the possession on the edge of the centre circle. Ball chipped forward as it bounces out towards that far side. City trying to knock it up the field as it takes a deflection and goes out of play on the far side for a throw-in. Pure Loyalist saying back in. Welcome back, Pure Loyalist. So Walker to take the throw-in for Manchester City on the far side, deep inside their own half of the field. Ball thrown back to the goalkeeper. That's now City working out wide on this near side. Brighton coming to press the ball here. They've won it back in the centre here, Brighton. Now Brighton trying to work the ball forward as it's played out wide on this near side, coming towards the edge of the box. City shifting players across to press the ball. Brighton trying to work through the press here. City make the challenge and they managed to win it back here, City. Brighton not giving it up, but City do manage to eventually come away with it on this near side. Now the ball played into the centre. City work it out wide to Walker. Walker now racing up to the halfway line. City trying to make the challenge as Walker just cuts it back to his teammate. And City now on the halfway line. Stevie saying, welcome back, Pure. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Nice one, mate. And thumbs up from Pure Lawlist. Awesome. Loving the positive spirits. Positive vibes, guys. Thank you. City now with the ball worked out wide on this near side as Brighton come to press the ball. City just managing to retain it as they play it back into the centre circle. Now it's worked out wide on the far side. City now racing towards the edge of the box, taking it right to the byline. It's crossed in, headed away by Brighton. As Brighton pick it up on the edge of the own box, now racing out wide on that far side as City make the challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in on the far side of the field. Now the ball back in play as Brighton play it back to the edge of their own box, eventually all the way back to the goalkeeper. Oh, goalkeeper's played it out wide. It was almost won back there by Brighton before, by City as Brighton knocked it away long up the field. And now there's a coming together on this near side of the pitch. Yeah, he's trying to clear his lines there and it bounced off the City player, but luckily the Brighton defender was quick to react to the ball bouncing loose and blasted it away up the field. Now City with the possession on the halfway line, just cutting it back to their centre-backs. As now they switch the play out to the far side. Now City racing forward down the far side, coming towards the edge of the box. Brighton trying to challenge. City still with the possession here. It's just cut back as it's City trying to keep the pressure on here. Jamie saying, back, I run downstairs to get TV remote. No worries, mate. Well, that's your exercise for the day. And Geordie's with us. Geordie saying, away the lads. How you doing, Geordie? Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Hope you and your family are good, mate. Pleasure to have you with us, as I say. Welcome to the show. Now, City just playing the ball back to the goalkeeper there. Now City trying to build from the edge of their own box. Brighton pushing players forward here to press the ball. City cautiously trying to play out from the back here. As now they work the ball forward up towards the edge of the centre circle. Brighton trying to challenge, but City managing to keep the possession. Now it's played out wide on this near side. Brighton still not giving it up though as they're trying to make the challenge, but City managed to come away with it. Now a long crossfield ball out to the far side, but it's intercepted by Brighton. As Brighton just cut it back to their centre-backs midway inside their own half of the field. Now playing the ball forward down the centre. Loads of Manchester City bodies as Brighton play it in behind over the top, trying to get in behind the City defence, but the flag's gone up for offside, and that will be a free kick to Manchester City. So thank you, Geordie. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Jamie saying, hey up, Geordie, how you doing? Hope you're doing well, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. And Stevie also saying, hi, Geordie. Top stuff, guys. Loving the positive vibes. Now City with the possession on the far side. Ball played out wide to this near side as City just managed to keep it in play there. Brighton pressing to try and win it back as they force City to play it back towards the halfway line. Now it's played forward as City now knock it out wide to the far side, coming towards the edge of the box here. It's crossed in as it's not the best delivery and it bounces behind and out of play, and that'll be a goal kick to Brighton. And Jody saying, cheers, Jamie. Yeah, I am doing good. How about you? Awesome. Thank you, Jody. And Jody also saying, hello, Stevie. Top stuff, mate. You guys, absolutely class as always. Jamie saying, Jody, I'm good. Thanks, pal. Good to hear. Thank you, Jamie. Pure saying, glad my daughter at her boyfriend's. She's always crabby if City lose. Hope Chelsea win tomorrow against Arsenal. I'll have a family war. Brighton now with the possession as the ball worked out wide on that far side. Now Brighton charging forward. Ball played in behind as they come into the box here. City make the challenge as Brighton knock it wide and it rolls out towards this near side, but it's not going to count as the flag has gone up anyway. So that's going to be a free kick to City. That was a late flag again. Yeah, just caught marginally offside there, Brighton. Jordy saying, I hope Woody don't score again tomorrow against us. Who you guys playing tomorrow? Now City with the possession at the back. Oh, yeah, you guys are playing Forest tomorrow. Now, City on the edge of their own box. Goalkeeper knocks it long out wide to that far side. It's just, well, it just gets away from them there and goes out of play, but throwing to City. Now the ball back in play. It's thrown up to the halfway line as City now play it into the centre circle. Brighton trying to challenge, but City just cut it back, playing it back to the centre backs. Now the ball worked out wide on the far side as City now charging forward, racing up towards the edge of the box. Ball played in as City with a shot, and it's just deflected wide as the ball bounces out of play. And that's going to be a corner to Manchester City on this near side of the field. Think positive, Jordy. Think positive, mate. Positive vibes can sometimes bring positive results, mate. Piolo saying, Jordy, mate, hello. Hope all is good with you and well with here. Thank you, Pure Loyalist, top man. And Jamie's laughing at Loyalist. Jordy saying, hello, Pure Loyalist, mate. Yep, all good. How are you? Awesome. Corner comes in. It's knocked away. There's the ball now with Brighton outside the box as they knock it out wide on that far side, and the ball just rolls out of play pretty much bang on the halfway line, throwing to City, taken quickly as they just now play it back to their centre backs. Now the ball played forward again on that far side as Brighton come to press the ball. City managing to retain it. Now it's chipped out wide to this near side with a crossfield pass. Brighton make the challenge. And the referee's going to blow for the foul. So free kick to City on this near side of the field. Thumbs up from Pure Loyalist. Top man, thank you, mate. Jamie saying, I hate that putting the flag up late. Yeah, I do, Jamie. Yeah, no need for it because it just risks some more chance of an injury to a player when they let play continue like that. So City with a free kick on this near side. It's about 25 yards from goal. And Brighton with a two-man wall. City now with the ball crossed in towards the back post. And it's blazed out wide to this near side as City pick up the possession. Now City playing the ball back into the centre of the field. It's knocked forward. Brighton head it away. That's now Brighton with the possession. Racing out towards that far side. Just cutting it back there as they play it back to their goalkeeper. Now Brighton knocking it out wide on this near side. It's knocked long up the field. That's Brighton now charging forward. City trying to make the challenge. As the ball rolls out of play on this near side for a throw-in. So, yep, same here, Jamie. Great minds think alike. Pure Life saying, Jordy, use will take Forest out, mate. 3-1. Thank you, Pure Loyalist. Well, we'll see. Tough game away from home, though, going to Forest. Jamie saying, Jordy, 3-0 Newcastle tomorrow, lad. I think he's already gone, guys. He never stops very long, Jordy. Now, City with the possession midway inside their own half. Ball worked out wide on that far side. Now, Brighton managing to challenge for it there, but City still, a pull on the shirt there as the referee blows for the foul. That's going to be a free kick to City, and he's going to dish out the yellow card. But yep, loving the positive vibes towards Jordy. Thank you, Pure Loyalist and Jamie. Top stuff, guys. Thumbs up there from Pure Loyalist. So it's Yazin Ayere who's been booked by the referee. Now City with the possession inside the centre circle. It's worked out wide on that far side. Brighton come to challenge for it. City managing to race forward as Brighton just managed to intercept it. Now Brighton trying to come forward here and say work through the press. Ball knocked long up the field as City just managed to intercept it, heading it back to the goalkeeper. Brighton pressing the keeper quickly there as he's forced to knock it forward. And now City work it out wide on the far side. Jamie is saying, loyalists can't believe there's no pubs open tomorrow for the game. The Sheffield Canal Council. Sheffield Council joke. Yeah, I've got to agree with you there, Jamie. Pathetic, isn't it? Nanny state. That's UK for you now. Government think they've got the right to make decisions. Keep telling us it's a free country, but then they're telling us what we can and can't do all the time. What hypocrites they are. Now, City playing the ball back to the goalkeeper. I'm fed up with politics keep coming into football, to be quite honest, guys. But it does keep creeping into football and a lot of other things as well. City now with the possession inside the middle of halfway inside their own half. Now the ball played forward as Brighton trying to challenge for it. City just managing to retain it. Now it's played forward on this near side. Ball worked back into the centre as Brighton trying to challenge for it. Geordie's not gone. Geordie saying, I hope we score against them, mate. They are defensively strong. Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely, Geordie. Sorry about that, mate. I thought you'd gone. But yeah, as I just said, Forest a challenge for any team when you play them at their place. But you guys more than capable of getting something out of that game, mate. Now, City playing the ball forward. It's cut out there by Brighton. It's Brighton trying to charge forward. City knock it away out to that far side. Ball sets the place, trying to win it. As Brighton just managed to marshal the ball out of play. And that'll be a throw-in. Has he given the foul? I think he's given the foul. So free kick to Brighton on the far side, midway inside their own half of the field. Now it's played back into the centre of the park. As Brighton now try and build from the back. City just sitting off at the moment. As Brighton work it out wide on that far side. Ball played forward. As Brighton now with the ball crossed into the box as the goalkeeper intercepts that comfortably. And that relieves the pressure momentarily for Manchester City. As they now try and come forward. Don't forget, guys, please do hit the like button if you could. And thank you very much if you have already. Appreciated. Geordie saying Chris Wood is firing in Forest. Yeah, Forest. Yeah, I'm quite. I mean, obviously, I'm not saying I want them to beat you or anything, but I've been quite impressed with how Forest have been grinding out results, to be fair. City now racing forward. Haaland with the shot! And it's ended up in the back of the net. The goalkeeper initially made the save, but he couldn't keep it under control. I want to see this again. It was down the centre, and it was Haaland coming into the box. He got the shot off. The goalkeeper didn't initially make the save, but the ball, he couldn't keep the ball under control. It bounced over him and in behind, and then Haaland was able to follow the ball and just tap it into the back of the net, even though a Brighton defender trying to make the challenge to keep the ball out as the ball bounced off the top of the crossbar and into the back of the net. 23 minutes gone. It's Brighton 0, City 1. Piolo saying, ridiculous behaviour, Jamie. Yeah, absolutely. It's a joke, but we're not going to get on to that. I don't want to start talking about politics again. Jamie saying, Geordie, you going to it, mate, or watching it at home? He couldn't get a ticket. Oh, sorry. All right, sorry, I got confused. I thought you were talking about Jamie asking Geordie there. My bad. Getting confused. Geordie saying, watching at home, mate. Can't get the tickets. Yeah, Jamie's got the same problem tomorrow with the Sheffield Steel City derby. He wanted to go to it but couldn't get the tickets. Now the ball worked out wide on this near side as Brighton just managed to cut it back. Ball played forward as it's won back by City. Now City playing it in the centre to Haaland. Haaland knocks it out wide on that far side. Brighton trying to challenge for it. City just cut it back as they play it back to the halfway line. Jamie saying, loyalist, I know, mate, but I love to watch it in the pub, but I say at home. Yeah. Not to worry, Jamie. Not to worry, mate. Pure saying, Geordie, we, as in Rangers, had a keeper once called Chris Woods. Fantastic keeper, mate. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Now City with the possession. Brighton trying to challenge for it. It's knocked out wide on that far side. Now City racing forward. Brighton make the challenge. City managing to retain it. Now it's played up towards the edge of the box. City now with another shot, and the goalkeeper makes a save at the far post as it's deflected wide, and that's going to be a corner to City on the far side of the field. And Piolo saying better in the house. Jamie, safe and no tax. Taxi expensive. Yeah, expenses. Yeah, good point, mate. Good point. Johnny saying, oh, nice. I was loyalist. Piola, nice Piola. Corner comes in, and it's not the best as it's gone wide. Who's got the last touch to that? I don't know. It came right in nicely. I think it's City that headed it over the top of the crossbar. Couldn't see there's so many bodies in the box. Yeah, it's actually Haaland, I think, that's headed it over the top of the crossbar. So Brighton now to play out from the back. Thank you, Geordie. Pure Love saying, Jamie, for by that, if you have too much, just close your eyes and crash out. Yeah. Yeah. Brighton now trying to come forward down the centre. As City come to press the ball. Brighton managing to retain it. Now it's worked out wide on the far side. Just cut back as Brighton now with the possession. As City just happened to sit off here at the moment. Brighton play it back into the middle. Now it's worked out wide on the far side. As Brighton now play it into the centre circle. Ball played out wide on this near side. City come to press the ball. Brighton trying to come forward as the referee blows for the foul there. And that's going to be a free kick to Brighton. Don't forget, guys, if you're just joining us, please do hit the like button if you could. And if you like us covering this game or your team, as it does help us identify the clubs and the games you like us covering. We are just coming up towards 28 minutes gone. It's Brighton 0, City 1. And Brighton have got a free kick out on this near side. It's a good distance from goal, I would say. 35 yards out, maybe slightly more. Now, Brighton to take this free kick. And City with a one-man wall. Now it's crossed into the box. The goalkeeper manages to pluck that ball out the air comfortably. And now quickly gets City on the attack. Ball rolled out wide on the far side as Brighton tried to challenge for it. City just managing to retain it. Now City playing the ball into the centre of the park. It's worked out wide on this near side as Brighton tried a challenge. City just cut it back there, playing it back to the goalkeeper. Jamie saying, loyalists, there is no taxis or buses. That's what I hear, but I can't see that if happening. But I stay at home, save me money. Yeah, I can't see no taxis or buses. How the hell is all them fans meant to get in and out of the city if there's no taxis and no buses? And besides which, the council are not allowed to interfere with the business owners like that. They can't just stop taxis from earning money like that. I'm sure they can't. They'd end up with a bloody court proceedings against them. Ball out of play on the far side for a throw into City. Midway inside their own half. Now the ball back in play. It's worked out wide on this near side. Now City coming forward. Sorry, Jordy. Jordy is saying the gap between Liverpool and Arsenal is so big that you can fit City and Forest in it. Yeah, it's a good one. Now City coming forward on this near side. It's cut back as City now come towards the edge of the box. Brighton trying to challenge. City just managing to retain it as they cut it back. Now switching the play. No, they're forced to play it back to the edge of the centre circle. Now City playing it back into the centre circle as it's worked out wide on the far side. Now City coming forward, working the ball up towards the edge of the box here. It's played into the box as City with the shots, and the goalkeeper makes a save as Brighton managed to intercept it. And now Brighton trying to clear their lines, but City challenged for it on that far side as they win it back, trying to get the shot off there from the edge of the box, but it's blocked off by Brighton. City regain the possession and play it back to the edge of the centre circle. Now trying to play it out wide on that far side, but it's intercepted by Brighton, who tried to break there, but couldn't keep the ball under control. Eventually, Brighton do manage to win it back on the far side. Now Brighton with the possession, played back to the edge of their own box. All right, Pure Lolly St. Jordy with a thumbs up. Thank you, Pure Lollies. And also acknowledging Jamie. Awesome. Thank you, Pure Lollies. Jamie saying, no, oil money, club goal. We don't need this. Now, Brighton trying to defend here as City coming forward, racing down the centre. Ball played out wide on this near side. They're trying to get the shot off and it's deflected behind. And that's going to be a corner on this near side to Manchester City. Jamie's saying, no, oil money club goal. We don't need this. And Pure's laughing at Jordy. And Jamie saying, Johnny, same here, mate. I want to go to Steel City Derby, but it's sell out in an hour. Now the corner comes in as the goalkeeper manages to intercept that comfortably, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Brighton. Brighton now trying to get on the attack. Ball rolled out wide on the far side as they come forward up to the halfway line, trying to knock it forward there, but it's cut out by City, and so they just play it back to the goalkeeper. And Piolo saying, just got a message from my daughter. Ha, Dad. See, I told you Haaland wasn't on holiday. When you're getting the kind of paper, when you're getting the kind of wages he's earning, and you're being paid to keep fit and treated and having everything done for you, is that not a holiday? Aye? He's on a 24-hour-a-day holiday with the kind of money that he's earning and everything done for him, paid to keep fit. I'd say that's pretty much the kind of benefits that you get on a holiday. Ball knocked up the field. In fact, probably better benefits than you get played on that you get on a holiday. It's gone out of play on the far side for throwing to Brighton. Now Brighton with the possession. Ball cut back there as they play it back to the edge of their own box. Now the goalkeeper intercepts it. It's Brighton now trying to build from inside their own half. Playing the ball up towards the edge of the centre circle. It's worked out wide on that far side. Now ball chipped forward. It's won back by City. Now City knocking it long down the field, but nobody running onto that as the ball just rolls all the way back to the goalkeeper. Jamie saying, Loyalist, you thought Haaland on holiday? Because he just goes missing in the big games, doesn't he? But you can't say that to all these people that love Haaland. They just don't want to hear the criticism. Oh, Brighton now with the ball into the box. The shot comes in as it goes wide. Well, that was a decent effort. Just couldn't get it on target. Pure saying, Jamie, just a joke between me and Bianca with her being a City fan. Fair enough, Pure Loyalist. Jamie saying, Loyalist. Oh, right, mate. Thank you, Jamie. And a thumbs up there from Pure. Oh, there's a foul on this near side again. The referee. He's just played into the box. Oh, there's question. Just seen a replay. There's question of a handball in the box, actually. Surely VAR should be looking at that. So free kick on this near side for City. Pure saying, fact Gaz regarding Haaland. Thank you, mate. Yeah, thank you. Like I say, he's in a privileged position, and there's no question that he's a talented player. I'm sure we all agree he's a talented player. But the reality is, he does go missing in the big games. But you try and tell that to these fanatics that are obsessed with him because they're just like, like politicians. You can't be honest with them. They can't be honest with themselves. And they don't want to hear a bad word said against him, even if it's constructive criticism. They're not mature and adult enough to deal with the fact that he does go missing against the big teams in big games. That's fact. Just look at the games that he's played in where he's played against the big clubs and he barely gets a shot on goal. I did say it when he come in. Everybody were ranting and raving about him. Oh, he's the greatest player. He's this, he's that, he's the other. It's like, no, see, now we just lost views. See, two people have just clicked out because they can't handle the truth. All these bleeding, all these lemmings that just follow because he's a name. Honest, this British society is a joke. It's not even just British society, is it? It's the world society now. Lemmings just all wanting to jump on the bandwagon, following famous people. Just look at all the lemmings that follow Ronaldo. Yes, he's a great player, but honest, it's a joke. Is there such thing anymore as a true football fan, or does everybody just want to delude themselves with these, these high-profile players that are just, idolized just because they score a few goals on a regular basis? Disappointing, to say the least. Brighton have got a free kick here outside the box. Thank you, Pure Loyalist. Now the shot comes in as it just goes wide. Welbeck with the opportunity, but couldn't get it on target as it goes wide of this near side post. Not too far away, though, from being a shot on target. And Jamie's saying, if them players did how your jobs, them will pass out. Too much work for them. Yeah, you make a good point there, Jamie. Ball knocked away out to this near side. It's gone out for a throw-in. Brighton now with the throw-in taken quickly. It's played into their own half. Now the ball knocked towards the edge of the centre circle. City come to press the ball. Brighton managed to retain it. Now Brighton with the ball chipped forward, looking to get in behind the City defence. City had it back in the direction it came from. Now City with the possession on that far side as Brighton challenged for it. Brighton managed to win it back there. Now just managing to retain the possession as it's played back to their centre-backs just on the edge of the centre circle. Now Brighton trying to come forward. Played forward down the middle, but City snapping at their heels, trying to win it back. Brighton still with the possession though here. Now the ball not long over the top as Brighton racing onto that, but the goalkeeper Edison comes out to intercept it, knocking it back in the direction it came from. Welbeck managed to hold the ball up for Brighton as he comes away with it, but the referees considered that as going out of play on the far side. Now City back with the possession, trying to come forward down the centre. Brighton trying to challenge for it. It's played back to the goalkeeper. City now knock it out wide on the far side. It's won back by Brighton as Brighton just cut it back towards the halfway line. Now it's played into the centre circle. Ball played forward as City trying to challenge. Brighton now racing into the box. Ball crossed in, knocked away by City as Brighton win it back outside the box. City managed to win it back though as they challenge to win the loose ball. And now City play it out wide on this near side. Ball just cut back towards the edge of their own box there. And now the referee's blown for a foul. Free kick to City just outside their own box. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie saying they're not their football. They're only there for players' names. It's so sad. I'm so happy I watch old school footy. Yeah, unfortunately, there is a lot of football fans these days that are like that, mate, that just follow a team just because of a particular player's name or because they want to jump on the bandwagon because they're glory hunters, unfortunately. But there's still plenty of true football fans out there like you guys. So, yeah, good point, Jamie. It's a shame. It is a shame that some fans just support particular clubs now just because of high-profile players. But unfortunately, that's the way the world we live in. People too busy idolising celebrities and not recognising that they have a right to just live their life. I'm not a big fan of the celebrity culture, as you might tell, guys. Got no time for it whatsoever. But thank you, Jamie. Piolo saying, apologies if my comment is to blame for the drop of people in here. Gaz, only opinions, no harm meant. No, don't worry about it, Pure Lollis. Don't worry about it, mate. I say plenty of things that makes people click out myself sometimes. I always try and keep myself respectful with my comments and considerate and understanding to other people. But unfortunately, what you have to remember is we can be as considerate to everybody else as possible, but not everybody else is going to give us that same consideration to actually take constructive criticism or at least take on board somebody else's opinion that might be different to their own. That is the world we live in, unfortunately. But no apology needed, mate. But I appreciate the consideration. Unfortunately, like I say, that's the world we live in. That unfortunately, there's plenty of people out there that just cannot deal with the fact that somebody might have a different opinion to them. They're just not more mature and adult enough to accept that. It's a shame. Jamie's saying, come on, Brighton, wake up. Like that. Jamie's saying, Gaz, I'm the same, like you, mate. Thank you, Jamie. Free kick now for City. Ball played up towards the edge of the box. It's headed away as Brighton try and win it back. Now Brighton trying to knock the ball forward, but it's deflected out wide on that far side. City coming to manage to knock the ball forward up the field. It's won back by Brighton. Brighton now playing it into the centre of the field. It's knocked forward. City managed to intercept it, just playing it back to the goalkeeper. Piolo saying, if it's fair to take, it's fair to give. Absolutely, yeah. Well said, mate. Well said. Now City with the possession on the far side. It's knocked long down the field. Brighton head it down, but it's City that managed to come away with it. Now City playing it into the edge of the centre circle. Brighton trying to challenge, but City just managing to keep the possession. Now just playing it out wide on the far side. As they cut it back towards the edge of the centre circle. Now it's played forward down the centre. There's 2 minutes to be added on at the end of this first half. Now City with the possession worked out wide on the far side. Brighton coming to press the ball. City just managing to retain it here. City just cutting it back as it's played back into their own half and eventually all the way back to the goalkeeper. Jamie saying, Loyalists, don't worry about it, lad. Thank you, Jamie. And Piolo's acknowledging Jamie. Jamie saying, Loyalists, what a top man. Thank you, Jamie. Loving the positive vibes. Ball played over the top here as Brighton intercept it on the edge of their own box. Now trying to play out from the back as the ball worked out wide on the far side. City coming to press the ball as Brighton knock it out wide on this near side. Now Brighton racing forward. City make the challenge. And the referee blows for the foul. Now it's played into the centre of the field as Brighton now with the possession. It's worked out wide on the far side. Ball played in towards the edge of the centre circle. Now Brighton knocking the ball long in behind the City defence. Ball crossed in. It takes a deflection and it's gone behind. Oh, the flag's gone up. So that'll be a free kick to City. Piolo saying, Gaz, no worries. I knew you'd understand. Yeah, obviously, as I say, mate, we're always trying to watch what we say to obviously be positive to as many people as possible. But sometimes we have to express our opinions. And if other people can't deal with that, that's their problem. We always make the effort to keep the language clean, not use too much bad language. We always show you guys also contribute as you always make the effort to be positive with everybody, all the members of the fandom community and new people dropping in. So we can't stop ourselves showing our emotion and opinions on football just because some people are not adult enough to deal with it. Like I say, we do the best we can, mate. But thank you, Pure Lawless. Pure is saying, Jamie, it's only football, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Well said. So there goes the half-time whistle. And at half-time, it has finished. Brighton 0, Manchester City 1. Jamie saying, I hope Dave, okay, we're not seen him for a bit. Yeah, he was saying he was having health problems, wasn't he? So hopefully he's okay. I'm sure, hopefully we'll see him at some point in the next week or two. He might just be busy with personal stuff. I know he's been struggling with his health recently, so let's hope it's nothing too serious. But yeah, well said, Jamie. Jamie saying, Loyalist, Too right, mate. That's why we love it. Yep, well said, Jamie. Piolo saying my thoughts also, Jamie. Well, as you guys know, you guys sometimes come in for quite regular. Sometimes you drift away. I think there's only Jamie that's consistently stayed round the channel. As all you guys at some point or another have come in for been regulars, and then obviously been busy with other stuff. So we don't see you for a while. So it's just the way it is. That's life, isn't it? Just like I say, he might have some personal stuff he's just busy with. Let's hope it's nothing too serious, no health problems or nothing. Fingers crossed. But yeah, thank you for the consideration towards Dave, guys. Thank you. All right, let's have a look how that first half has gone in numbers. Bear with me a second. I'm going to make you laugh with these adverts. Did you know that you could have Yorkshire wind? I thought wind was just wind. I didn't realise. It was. It had a birth certificate. Did you guys? Did you know that wind is, according to Eon, wind's got a birth certificate now because they're telling us, oh, we can get electricity from Yorkshire wind. What the hell is that supposed to mean? I thought wind was just Mother Nature. Do you know what I mean? Since when did it have a birth certificate? Do you know what I mean? So now we're going to have Lancashire wind and Yorkshire wind. Oh, and don't forget, we've got gas wind the next time I have a fart. So, you know, maybe that could be classed as renewable energy as well. Do you know what I mean? Get bagging your farts, guys. Get bagging your farts because it could be turned into renewable energy and you can brand it and give it a birth certificate. Jamie Wind, Gaz Wind, Pure Lawless Wind. Get bagging it and sell it to Eon. That's how ridiculous these corporate companies are getting. Pure Lawless saying, my thoughts, Jamie. Thank you, mate. Pure Lawless saying, Jamie, I agree regarding Dave, mate. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Right, let's have a look at these halftime match stats as I was supposed to be doing. Don't forget, guys, bag your wind. You can sell it on the stock market as high class wind. Give it a birth certificate and it's got value. Right, here's how the first half has gone in numbers. Total shots, 3 for Brighton, 9 for City. Shots on target, none for Brighton, 5 for Manchester City. Possession, 33% for Brighton, 67% for Manchester City. Passes, 178 for Brighton, 363 for Manchester City. Fouls, pass accuracy, 86% for Brighton, 90% for Manchester City. Fouls, 6 for Brighton, 5 for City. Yellow cards, 2 for Brighton, 1 for City. And red cards, yellow cards. Yes, yellow cards, 2 for Brighton, 1 for City. No red cards. Offsides, 3 for Brighton, 1 for City. And corners, none for Brighton, 3 for Manchester City. Jamie is saying, loyalist. He last Tuesday he was going to Millwall vs Leeds on Wednesday night, but not seen him. I hope he's all right. Yeah, hopefully, Jamie. Like say, not seen him, but sometimes we just have to give you guys a bit of space. Sometimes you're just busy with other stuff. And Jamie saying, P time. Be right back. No worries, Jamie. Pure Loist with emojis. Coffee break. Yep. Thank you, mate. Yep. Go and grab a coffee. And Jamie is saying, Yorkshire wind. Megan, be hospitalised. I'm selling my farm. Yeah, get you honest. You might have a look it up. You might have value for your farts on the stock market. Everything else has got value these days. So if you bag up your farts, maybe there's a stock market price that you can get good, get selling it because we're getting Yorkshire wind and Lancashire wind. So now I think I'm going to bag some up and take them and see if I can sell them to Eon. I've got some wind here for you. Do you want to buy it? I like it. Thank you, Jamie. Top stuff. And Jamie's saying, I need lots of eggs. Yeah, can't fault you there, mate. Right, guys, I'm just going to quickly grab a drink while it's the halftime break. So I'll be right back with you. Keep your comments coming. Don't forget, fill those bags with farts. And I'll be back in a moment. Oh dear. Where was I? Piolo St. Jamie, that's cruel. Stevie, just letting you guys know, I just nipped to the toilet there, guys. Sorry. Thank you, Stevie. Piolos with a thumbs up. Awesome. Thank you, mate. I'm sick of seeing that advert. Bloody Eon with their stupid Yorkshire wind. Oh, there we go. Let's get the radar back on the screen. Jamie saying, Stevie, how's your day been, mate? Thank you, Jamie. Nice one, mate. And Jamie saying, loyalist, save you Scottish farts and sell them on. Yeah, we were just talking. I think you've gone for a coffee there, Pure Loyalist. So I was just having a little rant about this stupid Eon advert where they're selling, saying that they're selling Scottish Wind. I didn't realise Wind had a birth certificate. So maybe if you can bag your farts, you can maybe sell them to Eon for renewable energy. Pure Loyalist saying, I'll give that one a miss, Jamie. Stevie's saying, not too bad, thanks, mate. Just catching up with things. What about you? Well, you're catching some of them farts. Jamie's saying, me, Gaz, Stevie, loyalists can beat Dowboy selling farts. Well. Don't forget, you have to privatise them to get the maximum benefit. Otherwise, somebody will copyright your farts. Jamie's saying, Stevie, yeah, not too bad. Thanks, mate. Awesome. Good to hear, mate. So it looks like we could be seeing a potential substitution from Brighton at the start of this second half. Don't forget, guys, please do hit the like button if you could. Thank you very much if you have already. It does help us out a little bit with identifying the games that you guys like us covering, as well as the algorithm, as we continue to try and build a fan channel for all fans to be welcome and a part of. So players just coming back out on the field. And Jamie saying, Stevie, yeah, not too bad. That I read that one, didn't I? Piolo saying, Jamie, I'm having no part in that, mate. Well, fair enough, mate. You could be missing out on some earnings. Since when did Wind have a birth certificate? I mean, come on. You know, why can't they say as mother? We provide wind with wind turbines in Yorkshire from Mother Nature's wind. That would be a more sensible way to put it instead of saying Yorkshire wind. You know what I mean? Since when did wind have a birth certificate? Could that wind could have come from south? Could have come from London. So you know, maybe the Londoners could have copyright claims to it because it's swept across London. So we're back underway as Brighton with the possession midway inside their own half. Now City coming to press the ball. Brighton just keeping the possession at the moment, midway inside their own half as they try to work the ball out wide on this near side. But City quickly come to press the ball as Brighton play it back towards the edge of their own box. And eventually knocking it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Jamie saying, "What this world coming to?" Yeah, no, yeah, Pure is saying, "Jamie, I need all the friends I have." Yeah, don't be blowing them away with your farts. Now Brighton with the possession on the edge of the box. As the ball played forward up towards the edge of the centre circle. Now Brighton knocking it out wide on the far side as they come forward. It's played long, trying to get in behind the City defence as they race up towards the edge of the box, taking it to the byline. just cutting it back there. It's crossed in. It's deep. Goalkeeper plucks the ball out the air, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for City. Got to give credit. Edison is very good at reading the ball and where it's going to come in, and he's made a number of interceptions now. And Stevie's laughing at that. Pure Loss with a thumbs up. Jamie saying, Loyalist, this time next year, you can be a millionaire. Yeah, emphasis on air, millionaire. Now, City trying to play out from the back. Ball knocked out wide on this near side. As Brighton challenged for it. Brighton managed, well, they almost managed to come away with it there, but City challenged right back, and eventually it's gone out of play on this near side for a throw-in. Now the football thrown long down the field as it's just knocked out of play on this near side for another throw into Brighton midway inside the City half of the field. Now Brighton playing the ball back into their own half. City come to press the ball. Brighton just managing to retain the possession there. Now switching the play out wide on the far side. Just cut back into the middle. As Brighton again play it forward out wide on the far side. City coming to challenge for it, but Brighton just cut it back there as they keep the possession. Now it's played into the middle. As the ball worked out wide on the far side, it's knocked forward. As now Brighton racing towards the edge of the box. City trying to challenge. Brighton just managed to retain it as they cut it back. Now it's played into the middle. As the ball worked out wide on this near side. City come to press the ball. Brighton trying to work through the press there, though, but they can't as they're forced to cut it back. Now they play it into the middle. Ball knocked forward, but it's won back by City. Brighton not giving it up, though, as the ball eventually is deflected out wide on the far side. Now it's played towards the edge of the box. A City challenge for it. It's knocked away up the field as it bounces out of play. No, the goalkeeper comes to intercept it before it has time to go out of play. Brighton claiming for a foul in the box. Well, the referee has stopped the play here. Pure is saying, Jamie, right, mate, and Rangers will win the league. Well, that's not an impossibility at all. And Jamie saying, Loyalist, save your farts. Now the ball worked out wide on this near side as it's played forward. Now knocked in towards the edge of the centre circle. It's chipped forward here. As Welbeck now with the possession on the edge of the box. He crosses it in. It's headed towards goal as Edison manages to make the save comfortably at the near post. Pure saying, Jamie, a millionaire. It's fresh air. You'd need to bottle farts. Yeah. Now City on the attack. Brighton make the challenge. Oh, that's a clumsy challenge as the referee blows for the foul. Referee on his power trip here. It's just giving him a warning now. That's refreshing. So the Brighton player giving a warning off the referee for that challenge. Now City get us back underway as the ball worked out wide on the far side. Brighton come to press the ball. City just playing it back towards the edge of their own box here as it's knocked all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now Edison knocks it out wide on the far side as the ball played forward up towards the halfway line. It's won back by Brighton here As now Brighton just play it back to their centre backs on the edge of the centre circle. City coming to press the ball. As now Brighton play it back out wide on the far side. Now it's worked into the centre as they switch the play out to this near side, racing towards the edge of the box. Now the ball crossed in. It's deep, headed towards goal as Edison makes a save. And Manchester City managed to pick up the loose ball on the far side. Now trying to come forward. Brighton make the challenge. And the flag's gone up on the far side for the foul. Jamie saying, loyalist, I get air bottle. Jamie saying, Brighton's still in this. Yeah, as long as it's 1-0. Absolutely, yep. They're still very much in it as long as it's 1-0, mate. Now City on the edge of their own box. It's played out wide on this near side as City just cut it back there, playing it back to the goalkeeper. We've got a stoppage here for a Brighton player down on the pitch. Pure Lord saying, definitely, Jamie. Yep, they're absolutely, guys. Yep, you're right. They're still very much in this. So while we wait for the stoppage, let's have a quick look what's going on because I think there was one or two other late kickoffs today as well. So Liverpool v Villa is kicking off at 8 o'clock later on. Unfortunately, I can't do that game, unfortunately, because I've got to run my lovely lady to work. Aberdeen are 1-0 up against Dundee. 56 minutes gone in that one in the Scottish Premiership. And in the National League, guys, Barnet currently 0-0 with Oldham Athletic. One game to tell you about in Scottish League One, guys. Queen of the South 1-0 down to Alloa Athletic. And in the Welsh Premier League, Cardiff MU 2, Bailey Town 3. 64 minutes gone in that one. Now City with the possession on the edge of the centre circle. It's now just played into the centre circle as Brighton come to press the ball. City managing to retain it. Now it's played out wide on the far side. City now coming forward. Brighton trying to challenge, but City managed to work it up towards the edge of the box here. As Brighton still trying to nick it, but City just managed to retain it. As they play it towards the byline. Tried to cross it in there, Gundogan, but the goalkeeper manages to intercept it at the far post. Jamie saying, come on, Brighton. Pirlo saying, time running out, Jamie. Yeah, we're on 55 minutes gone. Still Brighton 0, Manchester City 1. But as we know, a goal can happen in a matter of seconds. So still over half an hour to play. Brighton now with the ball played out wide on the far side. City challenge for it. City managed to win it back now. So now they knock it forward. Haaland racing into the box here as it crosses it in, and Brighton just managed to get the deflection as it's gone out of play, and that's going to be a corner to Manchester City. Jamie saying, Loyalist, still time. We don't want what will happen in football. Thank you, Jamie. Yep. Still plenty over half an hour to be played. So still chance for either City to run away with it or Brighton to get themselves back in it. Looks like Brighton might have to make a substitution here for an injury. Well, it is going to be a substitution for Brighton because of an injury. So it's Jack Hinchelwood coming off and Matt O'Reilly coming on to replace him. Corner on the far side for Brighton. Oh, come on, put your handbags away. Referee sorting out some lipstick quarrel in the box between one of the City players and the Brighton players. Maybe they're arguing that they're planning to wear the same shade of lipstick tonight. Ball crossed in as it's knocked away. City regain the possession on the far side. Another cross comes in. It's deep as it goes past everybody and bounces out of play, and that's going to be a goal kick. Pure is saying, two important games for me tomorrow, Rangers v Hearts and Chelsea v Arsenal. Yeah, both big games those, mate, tomorrow. So Brighton now to play out from the back. Ball worked out wide on this near side. It's played forward. City trying to challenge. Brighton managed to work through the press here, though, as Brighton racing forward. Now the ball knocked up towards the edge of the box as Edison, again positioned well, intercepts it, and now throws the ball forward as Brighton challenge, come away with it, but the referee's going to give a foul here, and that looks soft for the foul on Gundogan. That's a soft foul. The game is gone. The game is gone, honest. It's getting ridiculous. All you need to do now is just brush a player on the arm and it's potentially a foul. It's becoming ridiculous. Now the ball worked out wide on this near side. It's cut back in. City now play it forward. Brighton come to press the ball. City managing to intercept it, but now they work it out wide on the far side as Brighton knock it out of play, and that's going to be a throw into City on the far side, deep inside the Brighton half of the field. Don't forget, guys, please do hit the like button if you could. If you like us covering your team or this game, as it does help us identify the clubs and the games you guys like us covering. You don't have to be liking it because of the result or not because of the result. Simply, if you just like us covering your club, is helpful. I know a lot of fans to hit the like button just because they get a win or a draw, but that's not my fault, guys. I have no control over whether your team wins or loses. I simply try and keep you guys better informed if you can't watch it. Now the ball knocked out of play again on the far side. It's going to be another throw in. Jamie saying, "You're Becky working tonight, guys. Mate, what time she finish in the morning? Early morning. She worked right through the night, and she normally gets home about 9 o'clock in the morning. Is normally when she comes home. Long shifts, mate. She has to wait for the day shift to come on before she can leave. Now the ball played forward. City just cut it back there. It's played into the centre of the field. Now it's worked out wide on this near side. City come towards the edge of the box here. It's played in, knocked away by Brighton. As Brighton now trying to get on the attack, but City quickly challenge for it as it's knocked back to the halfway line. And City now trying to come again. Ball played out wide on this near side. As Brighton come to press the ball, Jamie is saying, Loyalists, you miss a game out. Yeah, yeah. Pure saying, fair point, Jamie. Yeah, can't be forgetting the Steel City derby tomorrow. Pure saying, no, mate. Laptop and phone. Who says men can't multitask? One up for this guy. Now, City with the possession. Ball played out wide on this near side as Brighton come to press the ball. City just cut it back there. Now City working the ball out wide on the far side. It's chipped forward as now City racing into the Brighton box. It's taken to the byline, cut back, but Brighton managed to intercept it. Now Brighton clearing their lines as they knock the ball up towards the edge of the centre circle. It's City that managed to intercept it. Now City coming forward again. Ball worked out wide to this near side. Shot comes in as it goes wide of the far post. And that will be a goal kick to Brighton. Jeremy saying, Gaz, it's coming soon. Can't kick the ball. Okay, mate. Pure is saying, Jamie, sorry, mate. You mean the Sheffield game, mate. Hope yous win. Yeah, big derby. First time in 7 years the Steel City derby, the Sheffield derby, has been played. So I believe 7 years. That's a long time without a derby. So that game is potentially going to be intense tomorrow. Now the ball played into the middle as Brighton now work it out wide on this near side. City trying to challenge for it. Brighton racing forward here as they play the ball up towards the edge of the box. Edison again quick to react as he comes out and blasts the ball down the field and it bounces all the way back to the Brighton goalkeeper. Brighton now trying to come forward again. Jamie saying, loyalist, only joking, lad, but I will draw tomorrow 0-0 or 1-1. Well, it's hard to call derby games, isn't it? Always hard to call them. Now City coming forward as they won the ball back on this near side. Racing towards the edge of the box. Brighton make the challenge. Brighton managed to come away with it. Still inside the box here, though, as they managed to work it out wide on the far side. Now Brighton playing the ball forward as City come to press the ball. Brighton just managing to retain it as it's cut back. Now played into the centre of the field. Ball chipped up the field as Brighton now racing towards the edge of the City box. City coming across the challenge for it as Walker tries to make the challenge there, but Brighton managed to retain the possession. Now the ball crossed in, heading towards goal as it goes over the top of the crossbar. That was a really good cross into the box, but Brighton just couldn't get the header on target. Pure Lawless with a thumbs up. Awesome. Top man. Thank you, mate. Jamie is saying 7 years long time helped the Sheffield out. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a long time. Imagine if Manchester United and Manchester City hadn't played for 7 years. There wouldn't be a lot of fans happy, would there? I mean, what's the longest Rangers and Celtic haven't played each other, Pure Lawlist? I'm sure you know that, mate. Even when they've been in different leagues, I bet they've still played each other in the cup. Now the ball played back to the goalkeeper as City chip it forward up towards the halfway line. Brighton trying to challenge for it on this near side. City still with the possession. Now long crossfield ball out to the opposite side of the field. City now working the ball up towards the edge of the box. Brighton trying to challenge. City just coming to cut it back there as they play it back to the edge of the centre circle. Now switching the play out to this near side as it's played forward. And Phil Foden with the possession just cuts it back there. City now play it back towards the edge of the box. Brighton pressing to try and win it back, but City just knocking it about with confidence on this near side. Pure is saying, got to agree, Jamie. Thank you, mate. Jamie saying, I got the feeling Brighton getting a late one. Well, we'll wait and see, mate. You could be right. Jamie saying late goal. Yep, thank you, mate. I got what you meant. Pure is saying, hope so, mate. Oh, now Brighton coming forward, winning the ball inside the centre circle. Now it's worked up towards the edge of the box on the far side as City come to challenge for it. Brighton just managing to retain the possession here. Just cut back as they look for some space to try and get across in here. It's just played back there. It's now a long crossfield ball out to this near side. Brighton now with the cross. It's knocked towards goal, but it's a timid effort as Ederson managed to intercept it comfortably. So if you are just joining us and listening in the background, guys, and you like us covering your team or this game, then please do hit the like button as it helps us identify which games you guys like us covering. We are currently on 67.5 minutes gone. It's still Brighton 0, Manchester City 1. It's Manchester City now with the possession on the edge of the box as Ederson knocks it forward down the centre. Brighton have managed to win it back here. Now Brighton playing it forward, racing into the box as Ederson quickly closes the space and manages to intercept it. That could be questioned as a foul, but the referee runs away as the ball knocked out of play on this near side by Manchester City. I don't know whether that should be considered, as a foul. When you see how soft these fouls are these days, and then you have a goalkeeper. Oh, now Brighton with the ball in behind, coming into the box. Oh, they've knocked it wide. Wow, that was a sitting opportunity there for Brighton, but they've ended up blasting it wide. But I was just going to say, guys, with the amount of soft fouls we see given today in today's game, should it not be questioned that when a goalkeeper jumps at a player's feet like that, could that not be considered a foul? Because if the players make any contact that's on there that can be blamed as their fault on the goalkeeper, straight away it's given as a foul. So how is it not a foul when a goalkeeper is jumping right into the feet of a player running into the box? Should it not be given a consideration as a foul? I think it's certainly something that should be debated. Oh, this is getting ridiculous with these officials. So we've got a stoppage now for the official. The linesman needing new batteries in his communications device. You would have never seen this 20, 30 years ago. A game being stopped for officials needing batteries for communications device. You would have never seen that 20, 30 years ago. Why should we have? This is where technology is not. That's where you see that technology is not benefiting the game. Why should we have the interruption of the game because of batteries? Shambles. Absolute shambles. So we're still waiting for the linesman to get new batteries here. And it looks like Manchester City going to make a change. Looks like Bernardo Silva's going to be coming on. Jamie is saying, yep, that's a good point. Gaz, Celtic and Rangers. Pure is saying, Gaz, it's mostly every year, mate. Yeah, I know it's mostly every year. I was just saying, in the history of the fixture, has there ever been a long period where you guys have not played each other? That's what I meant. I know most of the time it is every year, but I was just curious whether there'd ever been a long period of time where the clubs hadn't played each other for whatever reason. I'm sure there has been at some point in history where there was a period of time where they haven't played each other, but I know Celtic and Rangers pretty much play each other every year. Gundogan is coming off here as Bernardo Silva to come on. Thank you, Pure Loyalist. And Jamie is saying, Loyalist, have them missed a derby season before that Gaz is on about? Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, that's the point I was making. So finally, the linesman has finally sorted out his batteries. It's a joke, innit? Honest, I disagree with these referees stopping the game for their equipment. It would have never happened that 30 years ago. Never, ever would that have happened 30 years ago. So why should it be happening today? Surely technology is supposed to help the game, not interfere with the game. Brighton now with the possession on the halfway line. It's played out wide on this near side. Now Brighton trying to come forward here. City try and challenge for it. Brighton just managing to retain it on this near side. It's cut back to the centre circle as now Brighton switching the play out to the far side of the field. Trying to come forward here as City close the space. City have challenged for it there as they managed to come away with it. Now City racing forward on the far side. Ball crossed into the centre of the field as Brighton just managed to head it back to the goalkeeper. And now Brighton can try and build from the back. Pure is saying, can't remember. There's never been one without Rangers or Celtic in it. Well, there must have been. There must have been when Rangers dropped down the leagues because of administration. Obviously, going into it when the club got kicked down to the bottom of the league. Was it League 3, Division 3 or Division 2 in the Scottish league structure? So I'm sure that's a time where the clubs might not have played each other. But thank you, Pure Loyalist. Jamie saying, all right, Loyalist. Well, like I say, I don't know exactly. They may have drawn each other in the cup competitions during that period when Rangers was unfortunate enough to be treated disrespectfully by the football clubs within their own country when they were forced out of the top league because of going into administration and what have you. But obviously, I can't remember back then because I wasn't doing fun then. Back then. Now City with the ball played out wide on the far side. It's cut back into the centre of the field. It's now City just managing to keep the possession there as Brighton pressing to try and win it back. Now the ball worked out wide on this near side. By the way, guys, De Bruyne has just come on the field. Now the ball played forward. So it's Brighton that managed to intercept it. Now Brighton with the possession. So it's Savinio who's come off for De Bruyne coming on. Brighton now playing the ball out wide on this near side. City trying to challenge. Brighton just managing to retain the possession. Pure is saying, if that made sense, Jamie. Yep, fair enough. Yeah, it made sense, mate. Jamie saying, taken back to the 80s, please. Football, not the same now. Yeah, thank you, Jamie. I know. Now the ball out wide on this near side as Brighton come towards the edge of the box here. City pressing the ball on this near side. Brighton just managing to keep the possession. Now trying to play it in as they come into the box. It's crossed in as it goes past everybody and bounces out towards the far side. Brighton latch onto it though as they keep the possession, keeping the pressure on. Another cross comes in. It's headed up into the air as eventually City managed to head it away. And Brighton regain the possession further up the field as they try to come forward again. Now the ball worked out wide on the far side. Just cut back to the halfway line here. Ball worked out wide on this near side. Brighton just run it out of play there, and that's going to be a throw into Manchester City midway inside their own half. Pure is saying, Jamie, I'm eating, listening, and commenting beginning to understand how Gaz must feel with the channel. Thank you, mate. Thank you for that. So City with the throw in on this near side. Long throw up the field. As Brighton managed to intercept it, just knocking the ball back to the goalkeeper there. As Brighton now try and build again from the back. City pressing well from the front here, but Brighton, again, what they're doing here, Brighton almost getting themselves in trouble there, but they managed to work the ball out from the back. Now played it out wide on the far side. Again, City come to close the space, pressing the ball as Brighton play it back into the middle of the field. Now working the ball out wide on this near side as they try and knock it long. It's cut out by City, but Brighton managing to win it back there as the ball was bouncing loose. And now Brighton try to come forward again. Unable to find space as City quickly close and press the ball. Now Brighton with a long ball out wide to this near side as they race towards the edge of the box. It's crossed in. It's now Brighton trying to get the shot off. And it's knocked towards goal. Oh, Brighton has scored. Well, there were so many bodies trying to get on the end of that ball. 77 and a half minutes gone. Brighton won. Manchester City won. Well, it's been coming. It has been coming. As Manchester City, not what we're used to seeing, but in the second half, they have been inviting the pressure from Brighton. And Brighton not been able to break them down as they finally find a way through. The amount of City players that were trying to knock that ball away, and they still couldn't. Jamie saying, Loyalist, a little bit. Thank you, Jamie. And James saying, Loyalist, eat your food, then come back. Absolutely. Well said, Jamie. Absolutely spot on, mate. Now the ball worked out wide on the far side as City play it forward. As Brighton knock it back in the direction it came from. City winning it back on the edge of the centre circle. Now it's worked out wide on this near side. De Bruyne trying to knock it forward, but Brighton make the challenge. And the referee gives the foul there. Well, just an indication there that De Bruyne is not match sharp as he wasn't. Well, just not. You could tell he's not with the intensity of the game at the moment. City now with the possession on this near side. It's played back into the middle as Brighton pegged all the way back to the edge of the box. Now City shifting the play out wide to that far side as it's cut back into the middle. Brighton pressing the ball. City now on the edge of the centre circle. Pure Loyalist saying, Gaz, got you. Not on my day, mate. No worries, mate. Thank you for that. Pure, no worries, mate. Now, De Bruyne with the ball played out wide on this near side as Brighton trying to challenge for it. De Bruyne forced to cut it back to play it back to the Manchester City centre-backs inside their own half. Now City coming forward down the centre as Brighton trying to press to win it back. City knock it out of play on this near side. They were trying to play it to Bernardo Silva, but it was a bit of bad communication there, and they've ended up knocking the ball out of play for a throw-in on this near side to Brighton. Don't forget, guys, if you're just joining us and you like us covering your team or this game, then please do hit that like button as it does help us out with the algorithm. And it also helps us identify which games you guys want us to be covering here on Fandom, because we are not a club channel. We are very much a fan channel. So we cover clubs right across the UK here on Fandom. as we continue to build what we hope will be the most positive fan community channel on YouTube one day. Now Brighton with the possession. Ball whipped out wide on the far side. Sorry, Jamie, missing you out there. Ball played forward as it's gone out of play for a throw into Brighton on the far side. Now Brighton coming towards the edge of the box here. City come to press the ball. Brighton just managing to retain the possession as they cut it back. And now play it all the way back to the edge of the centre circle. Now switching the play out to this near side. That's Brighton trying to work the ball forward here. City closing the space. But Brighton just managed to retain it as they play it back to the halfway line. Jamie saying, loyalist, this is why Gaz got the best channel in the world. I take my hat off to him. Well, thank you for your kind words, Jamie. You guys contribute to it, as I'm always saying. Oh, Brighton now with the ball in behind. Oh, Brighton has scored a second. Well, they cut the Manchester City defence wide open there. 82 minutes gone. It's Brighton 2, Manchester City 1. Can you believe it? Sliced open like a piece of bread. And Pep Guardiola not looking happy on the touchline. And it's O'Reilly with the goal. They were on the edge of the centre circle and they just played it straight down the middle. 3 players working the ball in behind and they ended up knocking it past Ederson and into the back of the net as Brighton take the lead. Thank you very much, Jamie. You are a gentleman, mate. I really appreciate your kind words. And as I say, you guys contribute to the channel as well. So always appreciate you guys making the effort with the positive vibes and the welcoming of new fans. It's always appreciated. But massive thank you, Jamie. Very nice of you to say, mate. Top man. But can you believe it? Another upset coming here if it stays like this. Pure Love saying, Jamie, thumbs up. Thank you, Pure Lawless. And Pure Love saying, dive, Division 1. Yes, you're right. But tend to forget that unfair assassination. Yeah, I know it was unfair, mate. I don't remember all the details, but I know the entire league turned on you, mate. I know that. They had the option to vote to keep you in the league, and they voted against it, didn't they? There's a foul here on the edge of the centre circle. City getting a bit arsey here with the Brighton players. This could be the 4th game in a row that Manchester City loses. Ball knocked out wide on this near side. City coming to press the ball. Brighton just managed to retain the possession as they cut it back into their own half. Now it's played forward. As they forced to cut it back there as City just can't get any possession at the moment. As Brighton play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. So, yep, thank you, Pure. Yep, I agree, mate. It was a tough time for you guys, but as I say, I only mentioned it because I was asking about the gap in derbies. That's all, mate. Didn't want to remind you of it. Now the ball chipped forward as Brighton coming again here, racing down this near side as City come across to press the ball. Brighton just managing to hold the ball as they now try and work through the press, but eventually forced to cut it back there as City trying to win it back, but not able to get a challenge in. As Brighton now knocking the ball about with a bit of swagger. City trying to press to win it back. As now it's knocked out wide on the far side. City unable to win it as Brighton keep the possession. Stevie saying, go on, Brighton. Thank you, Stevie. Jamie saying, what I tell everyone, be a late goal from Brighton, 1-1. Well, yep, absolutely, Jamie. Late goal to take the lead, though. Pure Loss is saying, is it a goal, Stevie? Yep, it is, mate. Jamie saying, go on, Brighton. Beat the Oil Money Club. Thank you, Jamie. And Pure Loss saying, Jamie, here we go. Here we go. Game. Really on now. Absolutely, yep. Well said. Pure Lawlist. All those City fans will be not happy at the moment. Now the ball chipped forward up towards the edge of the box. So the ball just goes out of play on the far side, and that will be a throw into Manchester City. So yeah, but Arsenal and Liverpool fans happy seeing this. Jamie saying, Lawrence, tell you, we don't know what will happen in football. Absolutely, yep. Good shout, Jamie. Pure saying, well done, Stevie, holding us off, giving nothing away. And Pure saying, Jamie, too true, mate. Absolutely well said, guys. Pure Law saying, no message from my daughter. No, she probably got the hump, mate. Probably got the hump. And Jamie saying, Lawless, she beat. So, yeah, she beat. What is it you guys say in Scotland? Pished. I'm going to pish. She'll be pished. Now the ball played out wide on the far side. Racing forward here towards the edge of the box as City unable to keep the ball there. Brighton make the challenge. And the ball knocked away as it goes out for a throw-in on the far side for Manchester City, midway inside the Brighton half. Now City coming forward down that far side. It's crossed into the box, headed away. As the ball knocked up the field and Manchester City regain the possession. Now it's played back out wide on the far side. It's played into the box. City now trying to get the crossing. I'm not sure why he didn't get caught offside there. Now City with the shots as it goes wide. And it was De Bruyne on the edge of the box trying to rescue the situation for Manchester City. But he knocks it well wide. And not a surprise, as he's, like I say, he's not been playing recently, so he probably isn't match sharp. Jamie saying, go on, Brighton. Thank you, Jamie. Piolo saying, Jamie, love it, love it, love it. And Brighton making a substitution here. Modder. Oh, it's gone off. So Modder coming off. Coming on for Brighton, and it's Mitamoa coming off. Jamie saying, City falling apart again. Thank you, Jamie. You guys loving it, aren't you? Piolo Sud 2-1. Jamie loving it as well. Piolo saying, time to text my daughter. Wait till full time, mate. Wait till full time. You can. She's going to be texting you back if they get a late last-minute goal. Now the ball played in towards the edge of the box as City now with the possession, knocking the ball forward on that far side. Brighton trying to challenge for it. City just cut it back there and play it back to the goalkeeper. Now City trying to build from the back. So yeah, I'd hold off on that one. Pure Lawless if I were you. Like I say, you can, if you do it too early, it's likely to bite you on the backside. So yeah, I'm sure you can what I mean. So now the ball knocked long up the field. It's gone all the way back to the Brighton goalkeeper. Now the ball played out wide on this near side. It's knocked up the field as City win it back. Now City charging forward, playing the ball towards the edge of the box. Now as the shot comes in and it's gone wide of this near side. Phil Foden with the opportunity and he couldn't get it on target. I think he's claiming it took a deflection there. Jamie saying, Lawless, do it full time. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, like I say, just 9 minutes have been added on here, guys. We're a minute into the 9 minutes. Jamie saying my 3-1 looking good. Yeah. Pure saying, believe me, Jamie, I will. Jamie saying, laughing at loyalist. Pure saying, Jamie could be right. Jamie saying, loyalist, I'm always right sometime. Yeah. Pure saying, pished off Gaz. Yep. Yeah, you guys say pished, don't you, in Scotland? I've heard you guys say it a number of times, pished. You don't say it as pissed, you say it as pished. I picked up a bit of Scottish slang over the years, being up there and also watching programmes that I like as well. The ball's gone out of play on this near side. If you can, what I mean. Pure lowest. Jamie saying, I'm sorry, guys. I'm so happy with this at the moment. Well, I'm sure you are, Jamie. I'm sure a lot of people are happy to see Manchester City getting a taste of their own medicine. Ball knocked out wide on this near side. It's gone out of play. And that's going to be a throw into Manchester City on the halfway line. Thank you, Jamie. Pure Loyalist saying, hopefully this time, Jamie. Jamie also saying, Loyalist, tell you, lad. Now the ball played in towards the edge of the centre circle. City now work it out wide on this near side, coming towards the edge of the box here as Brighton come to press the ball. Now it's crossed in. Brighton managed to win it back there on the edge of their own box. Now quickly playing it out wide on this near side. It's played up towards the halfway line as City win it back. Now City trying to come forward again. 4 of the 9 minutes been played. City now working the ball out wide on this near side as they race towards the edge of the box. Bernardo Silva there blocked off as Brighton managed to win back the possession. Silva not giving it up here as he tries to challenge right back. Brighton knock it long up the field. And now Brighton trying to get on the attack, but as they play it forward there, it's intercepted by City. Now Brighton knocked it away out to this near side. It's gone out for a throw-in. Piolo saying, Jamie, you did, mate. Thank you, guys. Ball crossed into the box as it's knocked away and it's gone behind and out of play. Jamie is saying, Lawless, what time Rangers kick off tomorrow? I think it's 2 o'clock, isn't it? I think. No, it's not. 5 o'clock. Ball knocked out wide on this near side. What's going on here? What? Do you know this stupid thing? I'm pressing it and it's not working. City now coming forward. Pure Law saying, Gaz, it's a word I don't use myself. Ken, always correct my missus on it. I know makes more sense. Ken's a name. Well, I actually like it. I like the word Ken, as you guys. Ken is a word as I see it as. But you guys, the way you pronounce it in Scotland is Kern, as in like out of the Highlander, Kern, rather than Ken. But I quite like it. I quite like a bit of the Scottish terminologies. I don't know whether it comes from the old language of Gaelic. Is that I don't know if it can it be traced back to Gaelic? The word "kern." I don't know, but I like it. I quite like it. I think it shows your heritage, mate. I quite like it. But I can understand if you want to see yourself more as British rather than Scottish. But like I say, I quite like it. I picked it up through watching a variety of Scottish things that I like. I've obviously watched a few different things over the years that are Scottish. Like, what's that? I forget that program called The Comedy Show. I've watched that a few times. I've forgotten the name of it now. I think it's mentioned a few times in that. And also, few other bits and bobs, as well as learning about the Battle of Culloden, things like that. So I've picked up bits and bobs of Scottish slang over the years. But yeah, I understand everybody's different. But like I say, mate, personally, I quite like that abbreviation or the way that the Scottish use that word in respect of, like I say, gives a bit more identity to the Scottish culture, I think. Should be proud of it. I think Pure Lawless should be proud of it, mate. Look at England. A lot of the English heritage has drifted and disappeared. And all you can see now is a few old buildings scattered about round England. Most of English heritage of words has disappeared with modern slang. So I think it should be something you should be proud of as a Scot, mate. Now the ball, but that's just my opinion. Now the ball played in. City trying to get the shot off here. It's crossed in towards the back post. As the goalkeeper manages to pluck the ball out of the air. Well, we've got some afters going on in the box here. This just goes to show Manchester City being sore losers. It's okay when they're winning and they're beating everybody else, but now they're on the receiving end of it. They don't like it. We had a bit of afters there with Haaland, one of the Brighton players. Haaland has been given a yellow card for that shenanigans. Well, they both went to ground, and it was as they was getting up, there was some afters. But thank you, Pure Lolis. Pure Lolis saying that. I think it's 3, Jamie. Need to check it out. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock tomorrow, kickoff, mate. I just checked it. 5 o'clock for you guys tomorrow, mate. Ball not long up the field. And there goes the full-time whistle as Manchester City drop another 3 points, losing 2-1 to Brighton. As they, well, a bit of history made tonight, guys, by Brighton. As apparently Manchester City under Pep Guardiola have never lost more than 3 games in a row. So now that is the 4th game in a row that Manchester City have lost. A new bit of history created under Guardiola. Jamie saying, okay, loyalist. Thank you, Jamie. And a thumbs up from Pure Loyalist. Top stuff, guys. Jamie saying, it is time for City to get a new manager because them lost 4 games. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah, I'll be seeing headlines tomorrow in the papers, won't we? Sack him. He's lost 4 in a row. Piolo's with a thumbs up. Yep, thank you, mate. I get that. Thank you. I know you're passionate about being British, although Everybody's different, mate. Everybody's different. But like I say, I've got a lot of time for the Scottish heritage. I'm no problem with the unity. As you know, I've expressed that before. We're stronger together than we are apart. But I also very much respect Scotland's individual identity, the same as Wales' individual identity, and also England and Northern Ireland's individual identity. But like I say, as we are stronger together as one, even though we also should respect each country's individuality as well. But yeah, thank you, Pure Lawless, top man. Jamie is saying, yes, Brighton, big thanks. Beating Oil Team. It's about time things happen to them. Thank you, Jamie. Pep Guardiola arguing with one of the Brighton players or disputing with one of the Brighton players there. Right, let's have a quick look at the final match stats, guys, because I need to jump off. I've got to run my lovely lady to work. So let's quickly rattle through this. Drop your final comments in if you can, guys. Would be appreciated. Like I said, I'm sorry to jump off quickly, but I've got to get off and take my lovely lady to work. Wrong one. All right, so here we go. Is that gone on the screen? There we go. So here's how the game has gone in numbers, guys. Total shots 10 for Brighton, 15 for Manchester City. Shots on target 4 for Brighton, 6 for Manchester City. Possession 39% for Brighton, 61% for Manchester City. Passes 419 for Brighton, 643 for Manchester City. Pass accuracy 87% for Brighton, 89% for Manchester City. Fouls, 12 against Brighton, 10 against City. Yellow cards, 3 apiece. No red cards. Offsides, 3 against Brighton, 1 against Manchester City. And corners, none for Brighton and 4 for Manchester City. So here's how the table looks after that result. Manchester City remained second at the moment. 11 games played, 7 wins, 2 draws, 2 defeats on 23 points. Brighton push up into 4th position with 11 games played, 5 wins, 4 draws, 2 defeats, 19 points. But obviously, games to be played tomorrow. Chelsea v Arsenal and Liverpool playing later tonight. I'm gutted I'm going to miss that game, but can't be helped. And obviously, Forest. I think Forest, Forest playing Newcastle tomorrow as well. So all the teams in and around Manchester City and Brighton got to play tomorrow with Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, Chelsea, Arsenal, and Aston Villa, and even Tottenham also to play. So going to be some movement at the top of the table potentially tomorrow. So there you go. Let's read out your final comments, guys. Why's that gone off? Pure Low saying, haha, Haaland, here's a yellow and defeat. Thank you, Pure Lowest. Yep. Manchester City suffering a 4th defeat in a row. Pure is also saying, thanks again to all. Cheers, Gaz and Stevie. Catch up next time. Next chat. All the best to all. Thank you, Pure Lowest. Same to you, mate. Best wishes to you and your lovely lady and the family. Enjoy having a bit of banter with your daughter, mate. Don't always say hope that goes well, but can't beat a bit of friendly banter. Just reminder, City dishing it out all the time. You got to take the good with the bad. That is the sign of a true football fan. So, thank you, Pure Law. It's been a pleasure having you with us, mate. Enjoy what's the rest of your Saturday evening and also the rest of your weekend, mate. Take care, stay safe, and as I say, best wishes as always to you and your family. Take care, mate. James saying, Gaz, thanks. Take care, mate, and chat up soon. Time if you free, mate. Night, pal. Sometime if you're free, mate. night, pal. Thank you, Jamie. Been a pleasure, as always, having you involved, mate. Best wishes to you and your lovely lady. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening and your weekend as well, mate. Stay safe and well. Hope the derby goes well for you tomorrow. As I'm not sure what time I'll be on tomorrow. All depends on how long it takes me to get things done tonight. Few bits and bobs, quite a few things to do tonight, catching up with things for fun then. But thank you, Jamie, and best wishes to you and Megan, mate. Thank you for being with us. Always a pleasure, mate. Stay safe and well, Jamie. Take care. And Jamie saying, take care, loyalists, mate. Be safe if you go in tomorrow, and take care, Stevie, mate. Awesome. Well said, Jamie. Well said, mate. And Jamie saying, take care all night. Thank you, Jamie. Top man. Stevie saying, thanks, guys. Have a good evening. Catch up soon. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. And thank you for making yourself available for this one, mate. And Pure Loyalist Raider, Jamie, likewise, mate. Awesome. Top man. Thank you, Pure Loyalist. And a thumbs up to Stevie. Thank you, mate. Jamie saying, Loyalist with a fist pump. Thank you, Jamie. Awesome. And Joddy, not sure. Have you been listening in the background, Joddy? I'm not sure. But thank you for dropping in. If you've been just dropped in, I'm not sure if you've been listening in the background, but pleasure, Joddy. Thank you, mate. Joddy saying up the Seagulls. Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be happy with that result, aren't they, mate? But thank you for that, Joddy. Best wishes to you and your family, mate. And hope you enjoy the rest of the weekend. Sorry I can't do the Liverpool game, guys. As I say, I've got to take my lovely lady to work. Otherwise, I would have done it. But thank you for being with us, to you guys that are regular fan dinners. And as I say, Geordie, best wishes to you and your family, mate. And thank you for dropping in. Always a pleasure having you with us, mate. Take care, Geordie. Stay safe and enjoy the rest of your weekend, mate. Geordie saying, big up, mate. Top man. Same to you, Geordie. Big up, mate. And Geordie saying, bye. Top man. Thank you, Geordie. So, yep, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. As I say, apologies. Apologies, I can't stay on for the Liverpool game. But like I say, got to make sure my lovely lady gets home, gets to work safe and well. Not going to have her travelling on public transport with all these fireworks and everything going off at this time of the year. So thank you for being with us, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening. Hopefully catch up with you guys tomorrow or later in the week. But that's it from me for now, guys. Stay safe and well.